is Courtney Bowman. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Great. She is a graduate student in our department, and she is also doing some of the coordinating, or what is your actual title?
Managing Interim Director.
Managing Interim Director of the Community Center for Rural Enterprise Engagement. Got community on the brain. You're gonna have to forgive that one. And she's gonna talk to you today about analytics because she's better at talking about it than I am. So hold tight. It's gonna be great. Please give Courtney your full attention, and we're gonna learn a lot.
Right, so like Audrey mentioned, I work with the Center for Rural Enterprise Engagement, and we are like a hybrid of a research center and an ad agency. So we get to help conduct research that is then given to rural businesses to actually use and put in place, which is really awesome and unique in this area. So today we are going to be talking about measuring Facebook. I am a complete nerd, and one of my favorite things about social media is the analytical part. Creating content is awesome, but I really like getting into the numbers and seeing what makes people respond to what's being posted. So, measuring Facebook. Today we are going to be looking over identifying the ideal approach to measure Facebook posts and discuss the role and purpose of online measurement and why we should do it. We're going to be performing a small scale an analytics assessment. That's why you're downloading the Excel files. And then we are also going to, if we have time, look through that analytics and kind of see what trends we are seeing. So, anytime you post on Facebook or on any social media, you should know where you're going and why you're doing it. So at the center, we believe there are 4 different types of posts that you can do. You can be aspirational, where you're really trying to kind of engage viewers and inspire them. Think about the Ice Bucket Challenge, where it was a viral event where people were raising money. If they sent a video, then they asked people to donate. There's competitive, where you're really paying attention to what your competitors are doing, and that's what you're benchmarking off of, is how your stats are comparing to others. And then there's trending. So you're really paying attention to what's popular, what hashtags are being used. It kind of ties into the Ice Bucket Challenge. That was a trending item. And then there's historical, where you're looking for specific campaigns and they're your benchmark of how you find success. Before we really dive in, has anyone had experience managing a Facebook page? Awesome. Okay. And then we're going to just turn to your partner, whoever's sitting next to you. What is the last item you remember seeing on Facebook? What really stuck with you? On your own. Turn to a partner, and then I'll ask some people to tell me what that was.
Okay, well, mine was, you know, the T-Rex, like the ones that are in the T-Rex suits late in the morning. Okay, so this one this morning, it was in the rain, and he was like trying to do an umbrella, and every time he opened the umbrella, it would hit him in the face, and then he had rain boots on, so he'd stomp with this umbrella, and every time he would open it, it would hit him in the face. So, I sent it to Nathan, and I'm like, this reminds me of how I am when it rains in Manhattan. It just doesn't work. So, I like the little T-Rex where where it runs and the head goes like back like this, but they're still like running because their face is like probably in the middle of their neck. But it's so stupid.
All right, let's bring it back in. What was some of the content that you remember, and if you could categorize it, which category would you put it in?
probably trending.
Trending?
I doubt it's inspiration. Like that's all I have.
Can you tell, I was listening to
Oh dear.
your memory. Could you tell that to the class?
Okay, so this morning, does anybody follow the inflatable T-Rex people?
Yes.
Okay, so this morning they had one where he was trying to open an umbrella, and every time he opened the umbrella, it hit him in the face, and it like put his face back instead of actually like covering his head like it's supposed to. And like he had rain boots on, and he was stomping around like in the grass, like puddles. So I would probably say, I don't know if that's aspirational, but I assume it's trending, even though it's not really a like I don't know. It probably is a trend, but they make multiple videos, and so I follow them.
Yeah, I definitely say I agree. That's probably a trend. It's not really aspirational, not really motivating anyone to do anything, not trying to sell anything, and it's not really competing with anybody for engagement. Does anyone else want to share something that's maybe in a different category? Someone in the back row?
I don't know. The last thing I posted was I got an article put in the Kansas Government Journal, so that's the last thing I put up there.
Okay, very cool. So that's probably more of the historical type moment for you, since it was you posting it. That's something important to your history and what you want people to see. What do you think helps develop what companies post on Facebook? How do they go about determining what type, if they should be following a trend or if they should be sharing the ice bucket challenge?
If it's in their industry, or if it'll say, hey, we're supporting something good and look good.
Right, some good PR. Right. Anything else?
What their followers are already like posting or like meeting the needs of their followers, and deciding from there what they feel like they need to be posting, or whether it's historical or something that's trending or being competitive with a different company. I mean, just focusing on what their followers' needs are.
Definitely. So seeing what's historically done well on their page, what they've gotten engagement on. Yep. Anything else that would help a company decide what their post should be containing? Okay. Well, at the center, we think that anything you post on social media should go along with your mission. So some of the items that can help determine what a company should post include increasing brand awareness. Is it something that's going to help create a positive engagement with the company's audience? Generating a deeper relationship. Will it help engage, and is there an end goal? Is the goal just to have someone like your page and then be done? Or do you want them to maybe go to your website and buy something or donate money to your campaign? Also, increasing general referrals to a website. So if you're a sales company, you probably want people to engage on your page so then their friends will see it and then their friends will go to your page. And then lead generation. Are you having people sign up for something? Is it, I mean, right now, the political campaigns, I don't know if you see all the sponsored ads on your Facebook page, but my page is filled with, are you supporting Hillary? Are you supporting Trump? Please sign up to register. That's kind of a lead generation because they're asking you to go to their website and sign up for something. So, and like you said, that a lot of it is determined by a benchmark of what you want your company to gain from being on social media and on Facebook. So, like I said, it's important to have anything you do on Facebook or social media tied together and it be built around your goals. It doesn't make sense for a company to share a T-Rex video of rain boots if they have nothing to do with that, unless it's like a fun hashtag post like Monday Motivation or something like that, just funny, but not to get too off topic with your brands. Things to consider about measurement when you are posting on Facebook is that measurement should really inform future decisions. You should pay attention to what gets engagement on your page, what has people liking or going to your website, and then build off that. If you see that more people like your posts when they contain purple flowers versus when they contain a cactus, then you should probably go more with flowers than cacti. Measurement should answer KPIs. Can anyone tell me what a KPI is? Just a guess. No wrong answers.
Something person of interest?
Anything else? Okay, KPIs, at least in marketing, PR, business world, is key performance indicators. So it's goals that your company has to indicate success, whether that's Facebook likes, sales goals, website leads, click-through rates. Those are all KPIs and are important if you're building a social media strategy and you need to show your CEOs or your managers what's successful and what's not and why they should keep investing in social media. You should also think about how it relates to your company's public relations and if it aligns. If you're doing a food can drive, then it's important to probably put that out there. If it's a competitor doing a food can drive, then you probably wouldn't want to promote your competitor or another business doing something that doesn't align with what your PR goals are. And there must be measurement in the budget, or you must measure the budget. You can't keep dumping all your money, and I mean, in the perfect world, it'd be great if we all had unlimited budget for social media or advertising or marketing, and we just do whatever we want. But unfortunately, there's CEOs and people who don't necessarily think that's awesome. And so it's important to make sure that you're able to apply your budget and be able to tell others why that's important. And then lastly, it should include consumer relationships and brand loyalty, because social media is a way to engage with your audience and create a relationship. So, some things that you can get from measuring Facebook and taking the time to actually measure is that it can lead to optimization, like the flowers versus another product. If you see that your audience is responding to something, you should keep doing it. And that's a good indicator that that's what they like. And then also that leads into the building relationships. If you're putting something out there that people aren't liking and they're not commenting, or if they are commenting and it's negative, you know that's rubbing them the wrong way, and you're probably not building a good relationship with them. So yeah, measurement should happen on a routine basis, and it should really help develop any content that you have, so you're not walking into something blind. There's two types of measurements. There's the page level analysis and the post level analysis. First, we're going to talk about the page level analysis, and then we will get to the post analysis, and that's where you have your spreadsheets that you downloaded. So page level is great if you are just wanting to create a KPI report for your manager, for the company you're working for, to show them what is kind of doing the best, like what videos are doing good and when you should schedule a Facebook Live video or a post. But it's kind of a poor indicator of what's really engaging on your page. It doesn't tell you why something did better or what the trend is on your page. And you can get to this by going to, if you run a Facebook page, going to the insights, and it's something that Facebook provides, these charts. So it's really easy just to check in on a every other day or weekly basis. So it tells you the overall picture of your page, what content engages your fans, if pictures or videos do better. But it doesn't give much information below that. You can't really see benchmarking goals for each post that you post to see what content does best. So something, I've said engagement before, but what does engagement mean? So one metric is that engagement is an algorithm of reactions, comments, shares, divided by the number of fans you have. A second engagement measurement is the reactions plus comments plus shares plus clicks. So if they actually click into your videos or they click into your photos, divided by your reach. So that's something that you'll see when you get into Facebook Insights, is they talk a lot about engagement and your average reach. And so that's the measurement tool that they use to decide that. Not that it's just some mysterious Facebook person sitting in an office deciding how much you're